Again, I know I've been away for a while because I'm busy and video editing is a burnout. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, you read the title right. I've been seeing a lot of creators bashing, mocking, laughing, and degrading this show, so I didn't even have any big expectations already from the get go. I went in anyway to confirm myself if any of the bashing is factual. Little did I know that this will be one of the most regrettable decisions I've ever made. To summarize, this little clip explains everything.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at all, everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit.
Yeah, it's doo-doo. I won't even wish this upon my worst enemy. Everything about this show is just low mid-tier trash fire. Be it the story direction, characterization, and the humor I was subjected to. The whole time, I was painfully bored. Bored enough that it makes watching two nerd incels debating who is the better anime girl an Emmy Award winning scene in comparison. I just wanna ask, who in God's name is the target audience for this? I swear, these damn mofo's don't even understand who the fuck they're trying to appeal to. At first glance, this show looks like it was intended for kids since, this is not really the type of humor adults and other people of my age would consider funny. No, throw that out of the damn window. This show isn't for kids either. Just take a look at this.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Yeah, this fucking scene is something out of Rule 34 if I type Disney Princess in the search box. Oh dear. The overall plot is nothing new. It's your typical low-rated high school teen drama starring Velma, whose mom apparently went to buy milk from the nearest convenience store and was never seen from again. Yeah, pretty low mid-tier stuff. There's nothing that really excites me or makes me want to dive balls first into a pit of lava in terms of the story. It's just stale. Things, however, start going kamikaze and falling off when we look at the dialogue. It's trash fire. The dialogue can range from boring mid to downright cringy to listen to. The sex humor and jokes here are probably one of the worst I've heard ever since Amy Schumer describing the stank of her hole. It's not fucking funny. And the ungodly and blatant number of innuendos alluding to sex and nudity is enough for me to want to take my car out for a spin and crash it into the nearest gas station. The only people I can genuinely see enjoying the sex jokes in this shit show are the hybrids of the 6th graders from South Park and your average modern day SJWs. And jokes that don't involve sex topics are often doused in Marvel's steaming pile of wet shit. In case you aren't aware, Marvel has a habit of constantly using petty jokes to the point that they tell it at the wrong time. These jokes aren't even that good to begin with, they're just awfully lame. No wonder Phase 4 started going in a downward spiral. Sorry, I'm going a bit off topic here, but back to the topic. It's the script that really hurt the show heavily. If I even must talk about the art style, it's basically just this. It's just your average Cartoon Network style, which I'm referring to the new ones, not the classics we used to love when we were still chugging on Gerber and other baby food. I'm referring to the style used in the new originals and revision of classics. While the art style is neither trash nor eye candy, I'm still not fond of it due to being the same style used in low-rated Gen Z net original animated series or films. Every cast of characters are not the same people as they were in the originals. I feel like I would have respected the character writers and designers more if they were entirely different characters in the same Scooby-Doo universe, since all they did was vandalize the image of already existent classic characters we've seen for decades already. Velma somehow had a negroplasty, the same procedure done to Kyle Broflovsky from South Park, and of course, this wouldn't be a really big problem if she still had the same personality of the original version. but that's when things got out of hand. Velma in this show is an egocentric, self-absorbed, domineering, arrogant, and annoying douchebag who thinks everything somehow revolves around her. Yeah, does that sound familiar? Not only is she the problem, but another main character who I deemed as travesty to no end was Fred. Well, wonder why? He's literally an embodiment of the most hated stereotype of certified losers. I mean, modern day activists from the internet. A white, average, straight guy. Knowing the people behind the production of this dumpster fire, you should have had the gist of what they've done to him. Yep, he's a beta man baby dipped in the sauce of toxic masculinity, doubled by the fact that he's laughed at by everyone because he constantly makes a fool out of himself in public. This is peak character writing, guys. Take a notebook and write all of that down. Moving on, and we have Daphne, and she's just your quote-unquote popular basic high school girl that bullies every other girl who looks slightly odd and is just built different. Shaggy, Who is that? Oh, nah, get out of here, Shaggy. We got Norville now. He's stronger, he's smarter, and he's better! Jokes aside, this lesser version of Shaggy that we call Norville is literally just a basic Redditor without a shred of uniqueness and personality, unlike the original. He's basically just there to play second fiddle to Velma as her simp. Like, bro, why are you wasting your time with this asshole who, number 1, does not respect you, and number 2, takes you for granted and looks at you like a joke? For the verdict, just don't watch this. Stay away from this as far as you can. Avoid it like how a vampire avoids garlic. The producers of this show remade and bastardized the Scooby-Doo squad to the point that they were unrecognizable. It fell from grace harder than the Nigerian prince email scam. Constructing the start of the story is like baking or cooking in my book. If you manage to fuck up a single step, there's no way it can get better from there. Otherwise, it would be a miracle. Now that I think about it, it's almost astounding to me that I even managed to observe this amount of fuck-ups and wrong turns from a single episode and just a bunch of short clips. The sheer amount of disrespect from the creators of this travesty is unforgiving, which is why they are destined to fail like the clowns they are. Anything is a better use of your time. Just go grind your favorite video game, watch any other show, touch grass, sleep, or just do your important tasks. Anything is a better use of your time than wasting it on this pile of cow shit. 25 out of 100.
I'm like, oh mama, let